statement of appearances on the record in just a second, but let me just make sure everyone knows what the court has, so that if the court does not have everything you're going to be referring to, we can get it when you refer to it. The court has the complaint and plaintiff's motion for a temporary restraining order, as well as the supporting memorandum and several affidavits. Specifically, we have the affidavits of Dr. Weiner, Dr. Perkins, Dr. Trick, I think it is, and Dr. Krishnan and Dr. Haskell. Court also has defendants' opposition to plaintiff's motion for a temporary restraining order, which, as far as I can tell, had no supporting affidavits or other evidentiary material. Court also just had handed to it plaintiff's reply, which I understand was filed maybe about an hour ago. The court has not had a chance to review that. So my apologies, we will need to review it. I don't know if the defendants have received a copy of it or not. I'm seeing some shaking heads in the courtroom and some nodding heads. Okay.
We saw the draft of the report.
All right. The court has also received and granted leave for the filing of an amicus brief. A little unusual in the common pleas court, but not unheard of. The rule still applies, and the court has granted leave to the amici professors Niven, Smith, Bissett, Norris, Gallo, and Maccabee to file their amicus brief. The court has reviewed that amicus brief. So that's what the court has in front of it, as well as its own preliminary research. And so if there are other materials that a court should have or that anyone has filed that the court's not aware of yet because of the delay in getting materials from the clerk's office, please let us know in due course. But first, what I'd like to do is I'd like to go through a statement of appearances to make sure I know who is here for what party and who will be speaking on behalf of the various parties. So why don't we start with the plaintiffs? If you could take us through who is here for the plaintiffs.
Your Honor, Jesse Hill on behalf of the plaintiffs.
Okay.
And I'll be arguing.
All right. Then I see a number of other folks on the Zoom. Why don't we just make sure their appearances are noted? I see Ms. Levinson, you're here for the plaintiffs, correct?
Your Honor.
And your audio is not coming through, Ms. Levinson, but I can tell you said yes.
Sorry, Your Honor, is this better? Yes, thank you.
All right. And then Ms. Cohen, you're here for whom?
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. Good afternoon, Your Honor. Melissa Cohen on behalf of the plaintiff.
Okay, very good. And Ms. Kendis?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm here on behalf of the plaintiffs.
Okay. Ms. McDougall?
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Also counsel for plaintiffs.
Mr. Barentine?
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Ward Barentine on behalf of a defendant, the elected county prosecutor for Montgomery County, Matthias Heck.
Okay. What county? Could you say that again? The audio is a little garbled.
Sure. Montgomery.
Montgomery County. Okay. Very
Yes,
good.
sir.
Right. And then I see a couple of folks who aren't on video. I see an assistant Cuyahoga County prosecutor, Mr. Fitzsimmons. So I take it he's here for the Cuyahoga County prosecutor. Is that correct, Mr. Fitzsimmons?
That's correct, Your Honor. I apologize. I'm having an issue getting my video up and running, but I'm working on it. But yes, I'm here for Cuyahoga County Prosecutor Michael O'Malley.
Right. And then I see Ms. Hears. Is that correct?
Good afternoon, Your Honor. It's actually Hires. Amy Hires on behalf of Franklin County Prosecuting Attorney Gary Tyak. Thank you.
Very good. And then there is a 330 area code number that is not identified on my screen as well. I don't know who that is. Could you identify yourself, please?
That's probably me, Your Honor. Marvin Evans. I'm representing Summit County Prosecutor Sherry Bevan Walsh.
All right. And that reminds me, I do think we received an additional filing that the court did not mention at the outset from Lucas County. Has everyone seen that filing? The Lucas, am I correct, Mr. Fitzpatrick? It was the Lucas County prosecutor that filed that? Yes, sir. I'm going to pull this up just so everyone knows. It is available online on our docket. It appears that the Lucas County prosecutor has filed a a notice of no objection and support for the plaintiff's requested temporary restraining order. So we do have that. That is on file on the docket. And now I see a whole host of other people being admitted to the Zoom. Wonderful. Okay, there were a few people just admitted to the Zoom. We were in the process of identifying everyone who is appearing via Zoom. Let's see if we can figure out who we missed, who is just joined us. Looks like Allison Slater has just joined us. Is that correct? Ms. Slater, who are you representing?
Yes, good afternoon, Your Honor, on behalf of the plaintiffs.
Okay, and then Michelle Diamond, although it looks like Ms. Diamond is still connecting to audio, so we'll go to Davina Pujari.
Good morning, Your Honor. Davina Pujari from Wilmer Hale on behalf of plaintiffs.
Right, very good, thank you. And Ms. Diamond's audio is still lagging. I think I got everyone. Is anyone aware of anyone I missed on the
Hey,
Zoom?
Judge, and that's just because maybe you're tired of hearing from me, but hi, this is Pam Sears. I'm here on behalf of Hamilton County Prosecutor Joe Dieters. Just kidding, of course.
I'm sorry, Ms. Sears, you're right. I was going through the plaintiffs first.
Yes. Oh, I apologize. I guess I was
no,
butting in.
you're
Sorry
fine.
about that.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and Ms. Diamond's audio is still having problems, so we're going to go ahead and proceed. In the courtroom, if you would put your appearances on the record, please.
Made and brought on behalf of Yost, Director Bruce Hillertop, Kim Rothmel, and Bruce Saffron.
Right. Andrew McCarthy also on that. Okay, I don't know if the folks on Zoom could hear that. Maybe when we proceed with argument, if you would use the podium so we get the microphone, I think that would help the folks on Zoom to hear you. For the folks on Zoom, Amanda Narog and Andrew McCarthy on behalf of the state defendants are here with us in person in the courtroom. Okay. And it looks like we have one more late arrival on Zoom asking to be admitted. All right, I think I think we've done as well as we're going to do with getting the appearances. It looks like there are still some folks who are having difficulty connecting. Anything else anyone wants to discuss on the record before we proceed with argument on the plaintiff's motion? Okay, then why don't we proceed with argument? I think Ms. Hill, you said you were going to speak on behalf of the plaintiffs collectively, and it looks like we have a number of representatives of defendants. Do I take it that is there any consensus among the defendants of a single speaker, or will each of the attorneys representing the defendant be addressing separately on this motion? Does anyone know?
Your Honor, this is Amy Hires on behalf of Franklin County Prosecutor Gary Tyak. We will not be presenting any argument.
Right.
Your Honor, hi, this is Pam Sears from the Hamilton County Prosecutor's Office. We'll be deferring to counsel for Attorney General Yost.
Okay, good. Anyone else want to weigh in on that?
Your Honor, Ward Barentine, Montgomery County. We too will be deferring to the Attorney General's argument.
Matthew Fitzsimmons, Cuyahoga County Prosecutor's Office. We will not be presenting an argument, but we will not be opposing the motion for a temporary restraining order.
Okay, so Cuyahoga County is taking the same position as Lucas County.
Correct, Your Honor.